What if a dance wasn't a celebration of life, but a terrifying march to the grave? Imagine an invisible force compelling you to move, to twist and twirl relentlessly, not until the music stops, but until your heart does. This isn't the plot of a twisted fairy tale. It's a chilling, documented chapter from our own history. The year is 1518. The city of Strasbourg is caught in the grip of a brutal summer, choked by famine, disease, and crippling poverty. The air is thick with palpable desperation. Into this grim setting, a lone woman, known to history as Frau Trophäa, steps onto a narrow cobblestone street. She wasn't headed to the market, nor to church. She simply began to dance. There was no music, no occasion for joy, just a silent, frantic jig that seemed to possess her from within. Her husband pleaded with her, but she couldn't stop. Her body was no longer her own. The compulsion was a contagion of movement. Within a week, 34 others had joined her, their bodies flailing in an unstoppable, macabre performance. By the end of the month, the dancing plague had claimed an estimated 400 victims, all caught in a relentless, deadly rhythm from which there was no escape. Panicked city officials were at a loss. Consulting with physicians, they diagnosed the phenomenon not as a curse, but as hot blood. Their bizarre prescription was even more dancing. They cleared out guild halls, erected a wooden stage in the market square, and hired professional musicians, hoping the afflicted would dance the fever out of their systems. This, of course, turned a crisis into a catastrophe. The ghastly scene became a public spectacle of death, with people collapsing daily from heart attacks, strokes, and sheer exhaustion. So, what on earth was going on? Centuries later, we're still piecing it together. One leading theory points to ergotism, poisoning from a toxic mold that grows on damp rye, the main ingredient for bread. This fungus is known to cause severe muscle spasms and powerful hallucinations. A more unsettling theory suggests mass psychogenic illness, a form of collective hysteria where the era's extreme psychological stress created a pressure cooker that finally blew its lid, manifesting in the most horrifying way imaginable. The dancing plague eventually subsided, fading as mysteriously as it began, leaving behind a chilling historical footnote. It forces us to ask a deeply unsettling question. Under the right combination of fear and pressure, just how fragile is the human